Hi everyone, Marina Sanchez here with James Faulkner.
Hello.
And we are taking a look at the very first footage of Ghost in the Shell. Paramount released 5 clips of the film, just all 10 seconds each. And if you haven't taken a look at them yet, then here they are. We're just rolling through them while we just give this brief introduction.
So like we're going through all of them, and we'll get to this last one. They're kind of like vignettes from different parts of the movies, and we're talking about where they're kind of inspired from.
Yeah, and that's probably the most interesting part of these little clips is that they kind of show that this Ghost in the Shell movie will be pulling from all parts of the Ghost in the Shell franchise.
Yeah, so if you don't understand, Ghost in the Shell is actually separate universes. Standalone Complex is separate from Arise, which is separate from the movie, the original movie.
From the manga, which is
yes.
There's all these little different parts. And so let's just take a look at this geisha we're looking at right here. Obviously not human.
No. Yeah, this is a pulling from the first episode of Standalone Complex, in which the Major, as they refer to her in the movie, but Kusanagi and the rest of the stuff is along with the rest of the team of Section 9, is going in to rescue some hostages. They don't show it here, but this is obviously what they're pulling the inspiration from.
Yeah, so we don't know if these android geisha or this one in particular is going to go hold any hostages, but
yeah,
it's just kind of cool that we have that imagery from Standalone Complex already kind of confirmed for Ghost in the Shell movie.
Yes.
And then, of course, this one is a very iconic scene just from the original movie.
Yeah. I think the scene is called Waking Up. Where, you can see the city behind her. Oh, yeah, you can roll through. She unplugs her jack.
Getting ready for the day.
Yeah. Obviously, I think stuff is still being finished, but I think the aesthetic overall of the movie is actually looks really good.
Yeah. The next up, a very intimate scene.
Yeah, but between Kusanagi and I don't know, we're not sure who this is. I wasn't able to confirm.
Yeah.
What this character's name is.
What are you?
But she's asking, "What are you?" And I think this is a reference to both the manga and the original movie, in which Kusanagi has a side business doing something called e-sex, which it's referred to not actually in the manga itself, but in the overall universe as incompatible between people of the opposite sex, because you experience pain because you're linking your minds, and if you don't have the same organs as the other person, it causes intense pain. And another character in the series does it with Kusanagi once, and he is basically shocked because it's so painful.
Right.
And Kusanagi was her character in everything else was from a very young age. It changes in different series. Was always an android body, where everyone else has kind of slowly been modified, but she is a fully android body.
Yeah.
And so she apparently has very sensitive touch, I guess. But this could be referenced to something else, but that's what we think it's a reference to.
Just kind of guessing at, since we just said that they've been pulling from. It seems like they're pulling from everything, so that could be a good bet for this. Maybe a deeper look at who the Major is, or what the Major does on her off time. You never know.
What are you?
So that does look like a little bit more of an intimate scene. And then here, of course, we get a look at Chief Aramaki just shooting a gun.
Yeah. There's not really much to say about here other than he's not usually a person that wields a gun on the team. But also, I think they just nailed his hair, and that was my one comment.
He's got some good hair.
Yeah, he's got the weird pokey hair.
Did it. Yeah, that's just like we said, not really much to say here, but we don't really know what the target is right there. Our final scene.
Yeah, I looked back through Standalone Complex. I looked through the movies. I couldn't find an image that this perfectly matched up with.
They have mentioned that they are trying to, of course, make this a little bit of their own too. So we will probably see some original stuff that's not necessarily from the series. This could be part of that. Obviously, these people look like they've been sitting around for a long time. Very dusty room.
Yeah. Or raining maybe even.
Yeah. Maybe raining. One of the guys on the left was just moving, so it's not like they're all just frozen there.
And you can hear, if we were quiet for a second, you can hear the VO.
The beginning.
He just says.
This is just the beginning.
Oh yeah, it's just the beginning.
I mean, obviously, Ghost in the Shell has been very influential overall to pretty much any sci-fi stuff that you've seen in the last 25 years, especially The Matrix. A lot of this imagery that you're seeing here is actually like very similar to The Matrix because they straight up yanked some of the shot composition from the original movie and put it in The Matrix. But overall, yeah, I think we're excited about this.
Yeah, I'm definitely interested to see more. I want to know more about their premise. Like, we have the very basic Section 9's going to go get a hacker.
Yeah.
But beyond that, we don't really know.
Yeah.
So hopefully these scenes reveal a little bit more to everybody else, as much as they have for us. And, of course, looking forward to seeing what's happening.
Yeah.
And for more Ghost in the Shell and anime and live-action movies, keep it on IGN.